Doing a little hunting in Montana. Drove out yesterday evening fighting some snow squalls on the way. But I made it a little bit before dark. Time enough to ride around, check out the area. I've been cyber scouting. Didn't really like what I saw. Talked to some locals, a spring bear hunter and then a local rancher. And both of them told me they haven't been seeing any turkeys. They used to have plenty of turkeys around. Just ain't the case anymore. My buddy, we'll just call him DT, suggested I check out this chunk of public here. It's about an hour and a half or so away from my other spot that I was going to hunt. So I drove up this morning and we'll walk back in here and just walk and call, see if I can strike a bird. I did see a hen cross the road, I don't know, half mile up the road. So that's a good sign. Got a little bit of snow around, might be able to find some tracks here and there. And then the mud of the road that's starting to thaw out, it's muddy. So if anything comes through this morning, it'll leave fresh tracks. Kind of reminds me of the Black Hills out here. Got a nice open kind of, I guess it's a field up on top here. And then right here we got a bunch of little finger ridges dipping down in here. I'm gonna ease right up here to this pine tree and sit down and run my pot call for a little while and just listen. Calling down into there, and then I'm calling all these valleys and then over there, hoping that something's around. Found some turkey droppings and now some turkey tracks. And they got either been made last night or this morning. Those tracks lead off on that finger down in there. I'm not ready to dive in there yet. I want to go that way and then come back through. Can't beat the view out here, that's for sure. See through those trees there. We'll get a better look at it in a little bit, I imagine. What a view that is. I gotta be careful I don't slip and fall off this cliff. That's a drop. It'll probably kill you. I'm not getting too close to that. You never know if the rocks give out and the whole cliffside falls. Isn't this a cool place? It's cold enough out here. I'm looking for a nice sunny spot to sit with some cover. I think I'm gonna go across here a little ways, there's a valley right here. And there's a valley around the curve. And I'll just sit there in the sun, get some good cover, and set up where I can get some warmth from the sun as well. Because it's chilly out here. And when you sit still long enough, you're going to freeze your butt off. I was just standing here looking for a spot to sit. Luckily, I was behind this big tree. A flock of turkeys just rolled over the hill. Thought I heard drumming. At least 2 hens. Here comes what looks like a gobbler bringing up the rear. Yep, there's the gobbler. Oh, I got him. Montana bird down. Never made a call other than get him to pop his head up. He's just out there feeding along. It's the middle of the day. Got lucky. I came up on this hill here and just looking for a tree to sit down next to in the sun, and I could watch this little field here, and there's a valley on that side, and then one comes around here thinking these birds want to work down here and peck around out here in this little pasture, or maybe get on that bottom and just put my eyes on birds and then try to call them in. And I was just standing here. Luckily I had this big pine right in front of me, and I just happened to see a turkey come over the rise over there in front of me, and then another one, and then the gobbler. Yes. Sometimes you get lucky. Only call I made to him was to get him to poke his head up out there about 40 yards. Let's go take a look at him. Not a huge beard on this bird. He's got a lot of broke off tips here. Half of, maybe more than half broke off. Or just from ice and snow and stuff. His beard's not really that long. He's an adult gobbler. And you can see the wing patch here, and then the spurs are probably just over a ½ inch and sharp, pointed. Not your typical turkey hunt. Just sitting here contemplating where to sit. Been walking and calling, hadn't had any responses. I saw a couple hens, or 3 hens over there earlier as I was working this way, and I got here just looking for a place to sit down and do some blind calling. And as I'm standing there, turkeys come over the rise out there about 150 yards or so. And basically I just knelt behind the tree and just waited for him to walk into gun range. Gift gobbler. Now we got the hard work ahead of us. Because I'm down in the bottoms, I got to get way up these ridges here and get back to the truck. It's quite a ways off. Beautiful bird though. Get a few photos and sit here and enjoy the moment, and then head back to the truck and clean them up. And I might have to get another cooler because I don't know if I can fit him in there with ice. I got 2 other birds in there.